EA Renfro, one of the top EA Renfro, one of the top IA firms, took a chance on me in Atlanta, Georgia. They sent me for training for rope and harness. I was there for about a month and a half. Once they released me, I think it was like 5 days later, they called me to do claims on my own. And ever since then, since March, it's been nonstop for me. I can't seem to get home and stay there for a long period of time. I was in Chicago, Illinois for about 3 months. Went to Texas for a class after they released me. And then 5 days after I left, they sent me to Wisconsin. So it's been nonstop for me. And right now, I don't foresee them letting me go anytime soon. They've pretty much widened my zone, which was I was handling claims in New Richmond, Hudson area. Now I'm all the way down in La Crosse, which is 2 hours away. So it's a nonstop thing for me. And last I heard, if they let me go, they're probably going to end up sending me to Nebraska or Odessa, Texas, because now I got experience in re-inspections now.
Oh wow!
So yeah, they're probably going to be sending me to Omaha, Nebraska, or Odessa, Texas for re-inspection. So
wow,
it's a nonstop thing for me right now, and it took a lot. It took a lot of drive, a lot of push, a lot of stress, but now it's all paid off. So it takes that motivation and that drive and that push to get to where I'm at right now. And I still got ways to go, but it's been working out for me thus far. Not counting Atlanta, Georgia, because in Atlanta, Georgia, I was just on training status. They paid me $250 a day when I was in Atlanta, Georgia. But between Chicago, Illinois, and here, I think I'm well over $100,000. And that's 3 months in Chicago and hitting 2 months here in Wisconsin.
So 5 months.
I made anywhere between 80 to 95-ish, depending on how much I worked a year. But I think the difference is between the railroad and this, that 85 and 95, 85 to 95 I was making with the railroad. That was only based on railroad traffic. So if the railroad traffic slowed down, I wasn't getting paid that much.
Okay.
And then it was also on a seniority basis. So, you know, those older guys that was working with the company 15, 20 years, I mean, it was hard pressed to get some of the high paying jobs they were getting. In comparison to that job in here, I've been doing this I think August 8th will be 1 year. No, August 10th will be my 1 year anniversary. And I made more in 5 months than I did in the whole year with the railroad.
Wow.
Actually Home Depot, which is funny. Home Depot offered like remodeling classes. I went to a couple of those. I jumped on I'm sorry, I'm getting my words together here. I jumped on a couple of ride-alongs with guys in the nearby areas, and just learned from them. My dad does a lot of construction work, so I mean, I just went to work with him for free. The State Farm classes that was being offered, I am NFIP now, NFIP mentorship program certified. So the next flood day hits, I'm there. Let's see what else. State Farm Auto certified now. I mean, whatever class they offered, I jumped right on top of it. and not just the classes that was offered by IA firms. Jump into some of these classes with like Home Depot, Lowe's. Jump on ride-alongs with guys that you can, you know, you can get on a catastrophe. You know, hey, can I spend a week with you, man? You know, learning stuff from guys that's been doing it for a long time. And that's exactly what I did. And any chance that I got, I was in Charlene and Miss Deborah and Jeff's ear. I mean, I was always calling them until the flow started for me and I started remembering things and everything started to make sense. I can't forget about YouTube. Oh my God, I was on YouTube all the time. Claim in Minnesota, I was 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I went on my first hell claim 3 weeks after I got my license, and I was on YouTube every single day, every day. Not to mention EA Renfro, they have webinars that teach you a lot. I mean, these IA firms like EA Renfro, Pilot, they have free webinars where all you got to do is be on their roster, log in, and they got hundreds of classes showing you a bunch of stuff like what hell looks like, how to do a hell claim, how to do estimatics and estimate, how to handle a win claim. I mean, jump on top of all of that stuff. Georgia, I went off. It was a 2-story steep guy. I was pretty much his ladder assist. I helped him out, set the ladder up, set the rope, set the harness up. I actually had to go to a class for it, which was literally like 15 minutes away from where we was handling claims. I did it on a Saturday, so it worked out perfect. Went to that class, and then I actually learned a lot from that guy as far as 2-story steep stuff as well. So the actual training I did didn't get me certified, but it put me in a position to be certified. I took the money I was making to pay for the class and go to the class and get 2-story steep certified. EA Renfro and a lot of these IA firms, what I've noticed is they are hurting for 2-story steep guys. When I got here, we came here with a 30-man team. I think there's 8 of us left. I'm the only 2-story steep guy. So between the staff adjusters and the CAT guys that are still left here, not only do I get my own set of claims, the claims that they can't handle, that's 2-story steep, they pass that to me too. So I'm kind of handling the workload of someone else and myself. So if a staff adjuster shows up to a house that's 2-story that has exterior damage and roof, the staff adjuster handles the exterior damage, the exterior scope, and I handle the roof. On top of the claims I already get myself. Yeah, my first month in Chicago was like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Like I'm in over my head. But after the first month, I mean, with the help I got from Jeff, Charlene, you know, Mama Deborah, with the help I got from them, after a while, it was like, you know what? I'm only doing 2 inspections a day. I'm only getting paid about $3,000 a week. Let me see if I can jump this up to 4 inspections a day. I started doing it, got a system going, learn from my mistakes. After a while, I'm starting to see those checks rise, and I'm looking at $10,000 a week, you know, 12 grand a week, and I'm like, whoa, all right, let's ramp this up a little bit more. After a while, it was like, you know, it became a system, and I'm good. You know, it's like, you know, I don't ask them the same amount of questions I did before because I got a feel for everything. But you know, just like I called Charlene the other day, sometimes you do need that help and you need that support system to call when you need a little help. You know.